since the coronation of King Charles III. Thank you. Please be seated. Is being live streamed to the Council's YouTube channel. Welcome to any members of the public who are watching the meeting remotely. The recording of the meeting will remain online for 6 months. Please note a fire alarm test is not expected, so if the alarm does sound, please make your way to the nearest fire exit. Right, on to agenda item 1, apologies. We have apologies from Councillors Clark, McCloskey, Pinniger and Took. Are there any more? Councillor Wilkinson. Thank you. Sat on the end. Right, declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest? No? Okay. Communications by me. So, this is my last meeting. So, the year The year has involved me attending many events, far too numerous to mention, and has given me the opportunity to invite groups into the parlour to congratulate them on their various achievements. My mayoral year has been an experience that I will never forget. And I thank those colleagues for giving me the opportunity, for supporting me and my charities, and I hope that I have fulfilled the role to the best of my ability. A personal thank you too to officers who've helped advise and support me through my mayoral year, and to Democratic Services for their support. Speaking about Democratic Services, today we reluctantly say goodbye to Harry, who's moving away from the county. Harry, we're so sad to see you go. But thank you from all of us, and please take with you our very best wishes to your new post in Wales. Moving on to some sad news. Some members may remember Ken Almond, who was the Council's Parks Director and who retired some 20 years ago. When he was appointed, Councillor Garth Barnes requested a discussion about getting involved with the Bloom campaign. On the back of that meeting, Garth set up a committee who were determined to change the floral displays to make our parks more colourful and to encourage the public and businesses to get involved with the hanging baskets and floral planters. Ken's efforts in transforming our parks was a major influence in Cheltenham being awarded the first prize in our large town category. He put Cheltenham on the map florally and brought much tourism to the town. He has left a lasting legacy along with the hard-working Cheltenham in Bloom team. His funeral is on the 17th of May at 12:30 at the crematorium. On a brighter note, I would like to place on record my thanks to the Cheltenham Trust for another wonderful community event. This time, during the weekends of the coronation of King Charles III, the weather was a bit hit and miss, but it seems as though everyone who did come along at some point had a thoroughly enjoyable time. I know I did. Finally, I would like to congratulate Matt, as he will be shortly taking up the office of Mayor of Cheltenham. I'm sure that he and his wife Susie will have a thoroughly enjoyable and successful year. He has been a great support to me as Deputy Mayor, and I know he will serve our town well. My congratulations also to Councillor Paul Baker on his forthcoming appointment as Deputy Mayor, and I'm sure he will learn, as we all did, from his year's apprenticeship and enjoy supporting the Mayor. And that's it from me. Thank you very much. Oops, sorry, I'm just going to find my place. So now I call on Councillor Harman to move the motion proposing Councillor Matt Babbage as Mayor.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and my thanks to you for your term of office. Everything, and we'll do this stuff formally later on, but thank you. Now, delighted to propose, Matt. I think the words I have to use and use again later on is that I formally propose Councillor Matt Babbage is and is hereby elected Mayor of the Borough of Cheltenham and chairman of the council for the ensuing municipal year. Very happy to do it. Couldn't go to a better bloke.
Thank you, Councillor Harman. Can I now call on Councillor Hay to formally second the motion?
I formally second that motion that Councillor Matt Babbage should be hereby duly elected to be our Mayor of Cheltenham for this municipal year.
Right, okay. I will now put to Council the motion that Councillor Matt Babbage be and is hereby elected Mayor of the Borough of Cheltenham and Council Chair for the ensuing municipal year. Could everybody please show hands in support?
That's unanimous.
It was up, now it's gone down. He's shy in retiring. So that is unanimous. Thank you very much. I think it's Chief Exec now, is it?
Okay, so where are we? Number 5. So moving straight on to item 5 then. Election of the Deputy Mayor. So this is to elect Deputy Mayor and Vice Chair of Council for the municipal year 2023-24. And I'll call on Councillor Steve Harvey to move the motion.
Thank you, Mayor. And can I be the first, obviously, to offer you congratulations on your election to the mayoralty. Can I also thank last year's Mayor, Councillor Holliday, for commenting on the mace being the sign of the sovereign. It's we are called the first citizen with good reason. It's because when that's there, we're the sovereign's representatives. So thank you for mentioning that, because I think we forget that really at our peril. This gives me a great honour and pleasure to propose that Councillor Paul Baker be and is hereby elected Mayor of the Borough of Cheltenham and Council Vice Chair for the ensuing municipal year. Thank you.
I'm very sorry to do this. I didn't catch this, but apparently we need to use the word deputy somewhere in there. I'm sorry to have to do this to you.
Sadly, it's written here for me as well. I'm just a year in advance, so I will. Thank you, Monitoring Officer. Just checking that you're awake. Are you with us? Right. I would like to propose, Mayor, that Councillor Paul Baker be and is hereby elected Deputy Mayor of the Borough of Cheltenham and Council Vice Chair for the ensuing municipal year. Thank you.
Sorry, thank you, Councillor Harvey. So I now call on, I believe it's Councillor Doby, to second the motion.
I second the motion.
Fantastic. In that case, can I see a show of hands for all in favour?
You'll come up, yeah. Yeah, That's unanimous.
Oh, sorry, so that is unanimous. And can I invite Paul up? Absolutely. Right, so can I just take this opportunity to congratulate Councillor Baker on his appointment? And I would also just like to take the time to thank Councillor Holliday as well for a most successful year as Mayor. Right, moving on to the next item. Item 6, minutes of the last meeting. So this is the meeting held on the 20th of March. And if we can do by a show of hands again, all in favour? Again, I believe that's unanimous. Just, is there anyone against or abstaining? No? Oh. Okay, one abstention. Okay. Number 7, communications by the Mayor. So this is the point where I probably should have waited and congratulated Sandra on a very successful year. All I will say is I'll save speeches for later. But yeah, to congratulate Sandra, congratulate Paul, and just to thank Council for your support. That moves us on to item 8, communications by the Leader of the Council.
Thank you. So if I could just start actually by reiterating our thanks as members to in particular Harry's support to us at Cabinet. That I would like to say a big thank you, Harry, especially when I get confused over modern.gov. And to start, well, to follow that really is to say a very big thank you to our outgoing Mayor, Councillor Holliday, for her year of service to Cheltenham. I'd also welcome you, Councillor Babbage, as our new Mayor for this year, and I hope you and your family enjoy this following year, and do take your children to loads of things with you. And Councillor Baker, congratulations on your appointment as Deputy Mayor. There's a few more congratulations in this bit I would want to do today, really. It's so many congratulations to the Robins, or CTFC, as some call it. I still call it the Robins, but there you go. They've managed to secure a third successive season in League One, the third tier of which is the third tier of the English professional football. They finished 16th, and that's their second highest ever finish in the club's 136 years of history. Interestingly, more people also watched the team at Whaddon Road this year than ever before. So well done to all involved in the club. I'm sure that will be fed back to the club in due course. On another sporting note, we have a very successful women's Cheltenham Tigers ladies RFC, and they competed in and won their two finals at Twickenham this year. On Sunday, the 30th of April, the second 11 won 36-22. And in the Papa John's Women's Intermediate Cup final against Hackney Gladdies. And whilst the first 11 played and beat Leicester Tigers, the first 11, which is a professional club, they beat them 27-17 in the Papa John Women's Championship playoff final. So that's the champion. So we've got two teams in the second tier of women's rugby in England. So, and it's the second year that these teams have won this title. So many congratulations to them. As many of you know, it's Nomo May, and that has gone down really well with the majority of people, and we're about halfway through. It's always a bit controversial, but on the whole, it's been really well accepted. And as the mayor the outgoing mayor mentioned, the celebration of the coronation of His Majesty King Charles and Queen Camilla took place on large screens across the town. And this council, you know, I'm delighted that we were able to support various numbers of community organisations that had to bid in for funding from our coronation fund. So there were street parties, community events, those events also improving our natural environment, helping our children and young people to enjoy life has been the focus. And it was wonderful to see so many of those projects across the town really come to life over that weekend. Too many for any one person to actually go to everything. And in case members missed the recent announcement, this Borough Council has been, we secured a grant of over £280,000 to install a new heat pump at Leisure at Cheltenham. And this new heat pump system will capture waste heat from the evaporation of water in the pools and will be utilised to heat the pools and the air around the leisure centre. And that will include the changing room. So this ensures that we can produce the energy that the leisure centre needs on site, reduce the humidity, and will save an estimated 66 tonnes of CO2 per year, rising to 80 tonnes over the next 15 years. I know that went out to all members, but I just thought it was worth mentioning here. It's a significant amount of money, and where so many leisure centres are really struggling financially, for us to have got that grant to support Leisure At is pretty amazing. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much, Councillor Hay. Moving on to item 9 then. This is the appointment of member champions, this is particularly on mental health champions. So our existing champions are Councillor Horwood and Tailford, and we have nominations for 2 additional champions in Councillor Wendy Flynn and Councillor Tim Harman. Are there any other nominations? I don't see anyone indicating, and therefore we'll do by show of hands again if that's okay with everyone. All in favour, please indicate. Again, I think that's unanimous. Sorry, I should ask. Yes, any against and any abstentions?
2 abstentions.
Okay,
3 abstentions, is it?
that's fine. Thank you. Sorry, I still obviously got a lot to learn, Councillor Holiday. Should have been paying more attention. And that moves us on then to item 10. So any other item the Mayor determines as urgent and which requires a decision, there is nothing. And therefore, thank you all for your attendance today and hopefully see many of you later on. Thank you very much.